Morning. Interesting place I'm at today. As part of the Road to World Championship series, there's a couple of things that we need to sort out for the World Championship, and one of them are hook selection. Now, hooks at the World Championships are limited to 7mm Cape, and one of the questions that we have is what type of hook is able to catch a lot of fish, big ones, and hold them. Now today I'm in a little dam in the Western Cape, and apparently there are massive big carp in this little venue. So today I am going to attempt or put these little hooks through their paces and see if we can land a big fish. I've got no idea of exactly what is in here. I've seen some pictures, but I haven't seen a carp turning this morning. I've identified a few areas, and I am going to fish feeder, but almost specimen style. So I've selected a couple of areas, one area that I'm going to feed and keep on working, and two areas that I'll put the baits in for up to half an hour or maybe even longer, just to see if those big carp will pick them up. So I've got no idea what to expect today. So stay with us and let's see what we can get right here today. Most important is to prove or to see if we can catch a big fish on this number 10 hook, and it's a barbless hook. So let's see what we can do. Hey, yes! Well, it's the first fish. Been in for about 15 minutes while I was feeding, and I feel nice big head shakes. So let's see. It's going to be interesting. It's a lot of grass. Remember, it's that number 10 hook, only 7mm gape. The question is whether it can hold fairly big carp. The Daiwa Enzon has got a lot of backbone, and combined with the emblem with a quick drag, it's a real nice combo to fight with. There's a lot of grass here, but the question is how do you get it out of the grass? But it's playing along quite nicely. Picked it up on a krill wafter from fish. Woohoo! The grass is the problem, and it knows where the grass is. Made a mistake there. I wasn't prepared properly. My net wasn't here, so I had to get the net, and with the barbless hook here at the grass, I let it slack a bit, and it went into another piece of grass, so out it came. So that's number one. Let's put it in there again. take two. Same place, same bait. What I've also done now, I arranged a little boat with all the grass there. I'm just putting pressure slightly just to see if it will come out. Nice head shakes. Oh! Fish just came out right out of the water. Wee, 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 wee. That's my alarm going. Fish is still here. Woohoo! In the grass. It's a small fish. Ooh, not so small. Okay, one of this. Well, there you are. Smallish fish. Number 10 Korda crank on a krill fish pop-up. A little zero. 10-pound line. I used a braid hook link for the grass. But number 10 Korda crank hook. 10 mil little fish. Zero. Can't believe when I saw this fish. Okay, so the most important, the waistling is wet, on. Let's zero it. Okay, have a look, it's on zero. Okay, for the record, my PB 15.9 on bank angling way back in 1992. So let's see how close we can get to 15.9. Well, you are seeing it before I am. 18.89, that is a 40 pounder. 40 pounder on feeder with a number 10 Korda crank, Daiwa ends on rod, emblem reel. Wow, what a fish. 18.83, 18.83. I'm gonna pick up quickly. Oh, it's such a blessing. A small little dam, number 10 Korda crank, barbless hook. Watch this. Ah, yes! What a fish. Look at the color. What a beautiful, beautiful fish. More than 40 pounds. 18.83 kilos. Let's release her. She's so beautiful. The head shakes. Wow, this is the spot that I've been feeding. I worked it hard, put a lot of pellets there, a lot of ground bait, millipips, and then I started fishing it. So it's the first bite. No, it's not the first bite. I had some strange things going on there. They were taking off the boilie, or the little fish zero. Oh. Ooh. The reeds at the other side is the problem. There's not a lot of grass there, but in the middle of the dam there is. This is 10-pound sensor line, still the number 10 crank, and little krill fish 0. Nice head shakes. Let's see if I can get this one to the box without going with the boat. The problem is the grass. Problem is the grass. Small hook. It's a risk. Oh my. I don't know how hard I can pull in the grass, and with them going into the grass, it's a bit of an issue. This was a big fish. This was quite a big fish, bigger than the previous one. Let's cast again. Oh, go first. Oh, look at that fish. Look at this fish. What a beaut. A monster. No, I don't think it's going to beat 18.8, but it's definitely like a 16-17 kilo fish. Wow. Again, I went with that big hook, couldn't get a bite. Went back to the number 10, Kodak crank, single krill little pop-up, called the 0. Boom! Wasn't in for 10 minutes. Well, what a day. Small little farm dam in the Western Cape with big fish. Lots of grass, very interesting day. I had 6 runs, I only landed 3, a 13.9, 14.8 and an 18.8. That's 3 fish, 47 kilos. So I think for feeder fishing, I'm happy. I'm really happy. Now, as you can see, everything's packed away. There's still some rods in the water, because I say it's never done until the fat lady sang. There's no fat lady here, so nobody's singing. What have I learned today? With all this grass, it's very difficult to get the fish out. You had to fish the open patches. You had to look for them. You had to cast into these pockets, feel them, and do a lot of feature finding. Then the presentation I used was perfect. I had a lot of takes on it. The krill 0 little pop-up was the best. It was absolutely the best bait. I used the Kodak crank number 10s, and I lost some fish due to it, because you can't bully it too much. When it goes into the grass, it's difficult to get it out. The moment you put a bigger hook, no bite. So it's a fine balance. But what I'm happy with, I came here to specifically up my confidence level in the Kodak crank number 10 for the World Championships. And that I did. Those other 2 fish that I lost in the grass, I don't feel bad about them, because I think if there wasn't grass, I would have probably landed them. So I'm happy. So, but if you're at a dam like this, go after them. There's a little boat here, we used it. We went right inside, got them through the grass, landed them inside the grass, because it's so thick. So yes, I am happy. I've got a new PB, and I have 3 magnificent fish at a small little dam. So if there's a little dam like this in your area, and everybody says, oh, there's no fish, go and fish it, there's fish, and there's probably big fish. They also said, oh no, there's not a lot of fish here, if any. But I had some reports of some good quality fish, so I came here. Well, that's it. That's the road to the World Championships. So until next time, I don't know where I'm going to slot this one in, but until next time, keep on joining the road to the World Championships with us. Look at this! Well, that was after the closing, after almost everything was done. The rods were in the boat, all the other rods were out, there were one left. I said, okay, let's tempt fate and let's put away the landing net. And as we picked up the landing net, that rod went. Last one for the day, just over 12 kilos.